Get the light on here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our show. It's 120 degrees right now in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's burning up along the coastline. You're in LA, it's only 80 degrees, 79. It's not bad. We're expecting record heat this summer. Welcome to our show. Tonight we're going to be talking about what you're going to be able to carry with you on the road trip from hell. Yeah, or to hell, depending on where you're going. Oh, I thought I muted that. Hang on. Don't interrupt me during my cooking show, okay? Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, 120 degrees in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's crazy. Today we're going to make a cauliflower bacon mac. And I found a product that you can carry with you in your trunk. Now, I will turn guest chat off if you keep that up. You won't have a chance to speak at all. We will be using HTML5 to broadcast coming up on the 26th, but right now we're set for what we're doing. This product right here is a Oscar Mayer product, fully cooked bacon. There's like 2 entire meals inside of here of just bacon. You can carry this in your trunk. It has an indefinite storage capacity. All right, guest chat off. There we go. Huh. We got a lot of haters here. We got to turn guest chat off. Well, I have HTML5 with my browser settings, of course. But all I'm saying is when we're broadcasting up on the 26th, we'll be adjusting to that. Oh, we're the guinea pig, really? So this is HTML5? So what did Mark set up all of my settings for me? He's already testing it out on our site? Okay, whatever. But have you ever seen this product? We just saw it recently and we picked up a package of this for $1. Okay, now normally it's not $1, but I mean, it's something you could put in the trunk, right? Then I found 2 organic chili mac, cheddar cheese mac and cheese things. This is Annie's, made with organic pasta, and it's like a yellow cheese. And this is Horizon, I think they're out of Colorado, made with a white cheese. I'm going to go with this tonight because I've got cauliflower, but the other one's going in the trunk. Now, I can carry these things on the road, no problem, indefinitely. So if I'm ever out nowhere land, stranded, I've got something to eat. So today we're going to go to do the Horizon. And you can also carry canned food, like canned beans are good in a type of a mac and cheese stick. Cut green beans are really good. I got this for 50 cents. It was originally marked down to 99 cents, and I got it for 50 in the back of a store. They just didn't want it. So I'm not going to be using this tonight. This is going into my Y3K, ready for the year 3000. But another thing that Sarah said would not work with mac and cheese is sweet peas. Oh, sweet pea. Look at you, sweet pea. Now, today I'm doing cauliflower, and I'm going to have a regular onion in there. But you can carry dried onions with you on the road. Yeah, it was a bargain. This is something that might be an added thing. Carrots, sliced carrots. I get the no salt added because, there's already salt in the bacon and, why overdose in the salt? So what we're trying to do is come up with a way and you can carry food with you on the road. Now, at the very least, you carry these things into a motel room. Just these 2 boxes right here. That's it. You got food for the entire night. I mean, there's more than enough food here to feed 2 people in a motel. And all you need is a microwave to heat up the hot water. Well, no, I've been on many trips and I'm fully prepared to travel. Every one of my vehicles has a bug out bag. I consider myself a super prepper. And those bug out bags have enough food in them for 10 days for 2 people. Okay. Today we're going to actually, I was going to do broccoli, but I think we'll just do cauliflower. But you can use broccoli. This big bag of broccoli was $3.99, and it was all the way out to here when I started. So this is like $2 of broccoli at Costco. Broccoli is very good in this. In fact, I would be tempted to use broccoli and mix them, but I'm just going to use the cauliflower. Yeah. Isn't that great? Okay, let's move the camera over to the cooking area from my garden kitchen. And I've got an onion here that looks like it's ready to go. See that? That's when you need to start peeling your onion. Okay. Got a nice rinsed out, clean pan to start with. Put that on the back burner over here on level 3. And I'm going to start the water right away. Today I'm going to use a little filtered water. Thank you. I'm going to fill this up with filtered water about half full. Because this cheesy deluxe dish right here takes a little bit of water to rehydrate. But if you had to microwave this, you could. Meal is not going to be horrendous. It's going to be incredible. The broccoli could be GMO. I don't know. Let me check. Either way, broccoli for $3.99 for all that, 2 pounds. That's a pretty good deal. All right, we're going to heat that up at level 3. Actually, I'm going to put that at level 6 in the front burner. I want to get that water going. Actually, I think I'll use both burners over here in the front back. Get it tight. Get a tight shot. Broccoli has very big curative values. Yeah. There's the benefit of broccoli is immense. It's a cruciferous vegetable, much like cauliflower. Now, when I say cruciferous, the core of a cauliflower or a broccoli forms a cross, like warding off evil spirits. Stay away, bad cancer cells. You know, have you ever seen religious people hold up a cross in front of you to ward you away? No, this is not slop. This is good food. If you say that again, I will ban you. Now, I'm not going to cook with a lot of cauliflower here, okay? You see how it makes a cross in here? Yeah, that's nice. I'm going to rinse that off. Okay, that pan in the back is getting hot. I'm going to go ahead and cut this onion up. So let's enlarge the screen. Thank you. Thanks of crucifixion, right? Yeah, you're getting religious on me. Well, I'm using whatever I can, but you can make this kind of a meal on the highway with a can of food, like I said. Okay, we're going to take the onion here, start cutting it up. Yes, there it is. Cut off anything that looks kind of weird and hinky on the side. All right. Adjusting. Cleaning. Trimming. Pull the outer shell off, leaving the nice, fresh, supple skin of the onion. You don't want anything leathery on the outside. Now, in case you didn't know, onions are the basis of every meal that I cook because they're so good for you, and they are a natural antibiotic. Antimicrobial. They have all kinds of nutritive values. There's vitamin C in it. And most of all, it makes people stay away from you so you don't get sick because they smell onion breath. Okay, take the onion like that, just bisect it like this, and go like this. You're done. A couple of crisscrosses on that one. You're done. No more. No more cutting. That's practically all the cutting I'm going to be doing today. Yeah. I don't know. I've seen onion breath situations that are really horrendous. People who have got onion breath. Babooey, you just got out of the entire. You just got kicked out of the show. Yeah. Your foul mouth, lack of respect for what I'm doing, just got you kicked out of the show. Yeah. Well, my onions are organic. Okay. Thanks. Anyway, pan's heating up. What I normally do is olive oil. So I'm going to go with 3 tablespoons of extra virgin organic olive oil. Okay. All right, we're going to get a little sizzle here. We're going to throw that onion right on the hot pan. No sizzle, just hot oil. Hark, I hear Sarah. All right, that wasn't too hard, right? One of my favorite ingredients, in my opinion, is a very light taste, very tight, very thick. You can say hi if you want. Yeah, come on in. There's the camera.
Hello.
This is Italian seasoning. I'm going to throw a little Italian seasoning on the onions.
Yes, onions are ready when they're transparent. Good point.
No more
What
than
ingredient is that? What spice?
Italian seasoning.
Italian seasoning.
Herbs, as they call them, herbs. All right. Everybody doing great? That's nice. You know, this is almost like the romper room session that Trump had with his cabinet the other day. It felt like I was in the romper room meeting and everyone was kissing his ass. Not one person had an original thought. They were all a bunch of kisses, ass kisses. All right. While that's cooking in the back, I've got a cauliflower to cut up here. So I'm going to take and break off pieces of the cauliflower and just drop them in there like that. The little one. The big ones I'm going to cut, actually. I'm going to slice them. So they're about a 1/2 inch size. No more than a 1/2 inch. Now with cauliflower, you got to get it before it browns out. So I've just got it right before it browned out. So that's good. I managed to get this cauliflower for $1.50. Okay. I'm going to throw all that cauliflower in there. And I'm going to cover it up with the oil on the bottom. But before I cover it up, I'm going to use the stock. This is really good. I know I said I wasn't going to use a knife, but you know me, cooking, I love to use a knife. Okay, this is actually edible as long as you dice it. It's got a lot of nutritive value. and throw that in there. No more than a quarter of an inch. You don't want to have it too thick. And those will drop to the bottom. All right, now I'm going to cover that up and get it to a high temperature. I've got it on level 3, and the front is cooking at level 6. Hold it just a second, folks. We've got a problem with a person in here who's attacking us. All right. We're going to go to another option to kick people out. We're going to activate it on. So if you're not activated, you better get activated with your email address. Otherwise, you won't be able to chat in this chat room. All righty? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's a good night for a chili mac and cheese. No chili involved here. I keep saying chili because I think, well, you could put chili in there. You could actually have a can of Nally's chicken chili, or turkey chili, or beef chili. Yeah, you could actually add that. They're attacking. Well, good luck trying to attack me in an activated chat system because it's completely protected. So I showed you all kinds of vegetables you could carry or put in this, but we're going to do the cauliflower on a. I don't know. Well, the whole idea just came to me. I may have heard it in the background. Yeah. Now these boxes have a thing of cheese, a packet of cheese in them. So. I got this for $1, by the way. You can even probably get it. No, $1.99. I paid $1.99 for this. You could probably shoot for $2.50 on that. Yep, there it is. And this is the good stuff. This is the good white cheddar. This is really good. This is boil 6 cups of water in a medium saucepan, which we're doing. Right on this one right here. That's a medium saucepan. And then add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And they recommend Italian turkey sausage. I've got dried bacon here I'm going to be crushing up and putting into it. Half a green pepper. We don't have any, well, I've got some peppers, yeah. They say small red onion, I've got a yellow onion. Hang on, we don't take your calls, dude. Yeah, learn to not answer the phone, Dave. Okay, 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese, optional. Mm-hmm. We got no video on the ATP site? Oh, sorry about that. I'm up and running now. Thank you. Thanks for telling me. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my show. We've got video on BattleCam now, which is broadcasting at americasthirdparty.com. Cool. I'm going to open up this box of dried, already fully cooked bacon. It's up now. Pulling it out of the box. It comes in it's separated by a back and forward. It's fully cooked bacon. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? And they're able to shrink wrap it so it can store in your car. Now, if you bought like 15 of these things and stuck them in your back of your seat, you could probably survive. Let me show you something else while this is heating on the stove here, getting ready to boil. This is a really good item to have on board your car, in your trunk. We got non-GMO whole wheat, stone ground whole wheat fig bars of a variety of apple cinnamon, 12 of them, 12 blueberry, and 12 raspberry. Now, I got this at Costco for some ridiculously low price of $7.99 for 36 of these things. So for every one is like 25 cents a piece. Well, seriously, this will get you through a serious situation in your car. Yes, this is a nice shirt. I'll be wearing this on the show tonight. It's a Giorgio Rutini. Giorgio Rutini. It's an Italian shirt. I like the cut. Yeah, well, this particular brand of stuff is coming out of Nature's Bakery. The car is important because a lot of people have vehicles. If you don't have a vehicle, you just carry a bug-out bag in your day pack or whatever you're carrying on the bus, you know. I showed you these items. I've been really amazed at the quality of these. Kirkland makes these roasted seaweeds. They're winter harvest. Incredible taste. And they're little wafers. They're like wafers of seaweed. They're so cool. And they melt in your mouth. I don't want one right now, but yeah. Carry those in the car too. And put that in the mix as a vegetable. I'm not kidding. All right. Now, when you start to hear a sizzle on the stove with your level 6 burner right here, you want to have you want to make sure that it has a sizzle sound before you throw a little bit of water in there. And what I call this steam frying. And it is accelerating the cooking of your meal and fusing a lot of the vitamins and nutrition into the actual base of the dish, which turns into just a little bit of taste at the bottom. That'll all add to the taste of your mac and cheese. All right, so I've got a sizzle going. I'm going to throw this in there. That's going to totally cook the cauliflower, and make sure you give it a little shake. You don't want it sticky. Okay, we're about ready to go into the water with the macaroni. It's almost at a boil. I would use the top normally for that pan, but it's in the refrigerator. I took another smaller pan, and I didn't have an appetite last night, so I put a couple of potatoes and a couple of chicken legs in the refrigerator on a stainless steel pan and covered it up. It's great for warming up if you ever want a quick meal. Yeah, I actually store things in the refrigerator in my stainless steel cookware. I wouldn't recommend that with Teflon. I wouldn't recommend it with cast iron, but stainless steel is pretty good. What's for dinner? Cauliflower bacon mac. Yeah. Now the bacon's already pre-made, in case you didn't see this. It comes in a box now. Oscar Mayer makes this product, fully cooked bacon. Yeah. It's 11 to 13 slices. So I'm going to mince that up on a plate and put it in the chili mac or into the cauliflower bacon mac. Yeah. So it's going to add a lot of flavor. There's no more flavor than bacon. And this idea came out of Sarah and I talking about food ingredients. Yeah, unfortunately, what can I say? Nitrates the whole thing. But this is road ready. Now, you don't have to use the whole thing. You can use a portion of it. Oh, man, that smells good. Ah, that's incredible. So I'm going to pull off the top layer of this. See that? That's probably enough for this particular meal. So I'm going to save this So Sarah can have some bacon. She loves bacon. I'm just sticking it in the refrigerator and she can have it all she wants. Okay. Okay, we've almost got a full boil over here. I'm going to go ahead and add the elbow macaroni to the hot water. And give it a little stir. I think I put a little too much water in there. Now, this bacon I'm going to set right here on the plate. See how easy that is? It's like plop, plop, fizz, fizz, kind of thing. I mean, we're talking minimal amount of work here. I'm going to take this bacon and cut it up, essentially, with a knife. I'm turning it into bacon bits. Now, if you have bacon bits on board, and they make vegetable-based bacon bits, you can use like a shaker top and take it with you to motels. And if you want to repeat this recipe, it's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm cutting it right up about a 1/4 inch or less inside. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to take all that bacon right there, and I'm going to put it in the pan over here. Right on top of the cauliflower. Now that's still at level 3 over there and getting perfectly cooked. Al dente. You can't really find expired macaroni, man. Yeah, there's no such thing. Yeah, you can't expire macaroni. I mean, you could probably pull macaroni from a storage unit from 1925 and it'd probably be edible. Yeah. How do you think the Italians survived World War II? You work in the bacon industry here in the frozen wasteland? Wow, so you probably packed this yourself. I'll bet your tender fingers were involved in packaging this fully cooked bacon. I bet you never thought this existed. Yeah, Canadian bacon tends to be a little bit less cooked. Canadians eat their bacon, it's like a slice of ham almost, and it's not that overcooked. I've had Canadian bacon and eggs in Montreal, and it was absolutely undercooked. I would like to make stuffed green peppers sometime. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, Dave. Yeah. I want to make that. Yeah, you make Hormel foods? Really? Oh, wow. Good for you. And you're giving me a link there. Yeah, so I'm going to keep the Annies for later. Oh, no, I used the wrong. Oh, I'm using the Annies now. See, psychically, I knew I was going to wait on the white cheesy and go with the yellow cheesy tonight. That'll go in my trunk. We're doing Annie's homegrown, yeah. Nothing but the best. Organic pasta. Heavy rainfall in lower Mississippi Valley through Friday. Central Gulf Coast today. The flood threat has shifted to the Tennessee and Ohio valleys on Friday. And flash flooding can be deadly, so be sure you're very careful driving on the highways, everybody. Highways and byways. Yeah. Okay. And try to recycle paper whenever possible. Okay, they're almost done. I'm going to take and turn off the back burner now. Completely off. You don't have to touch it. It's done. Yeah. Everything's going into that big pan, and I'm going to mix it up with the cheese, and I'm going to show you how easy cooking can be. Today's kind of a light cooking show. You figure it out. Hey, the one, good evening. Welcome. Many people watch us from their home, and they feel like they have kind of a more expanded social life, and I think that's great. I think a lot of people need more social life, even if they are limited to their home or to their immediate surroundings. We could at least share ideas and hang on just for the 5 hours that we do the live show. I was telling Sarah today that not many people could pull off one of these live shows, let alone 3,000 of them, which I've done. We're close to 3,000 now. I haven't totaled the number, but we've reached a huge number. We're way more shows than anybody on earth consecutively. And, Desi Arnaz and Lucille Ball did five weeks of shooting straight. We've done 8 years of shooting straight every day. So we have achieved way more in terms of total numbers of broadcasting hours. Okay, those are getting really cooked quickly. Level 6 on the boiling water, and do not put this. One of the mistakes people make is they put the pan like that. See that? That's a recipe for a serious injury right there. Never put this handle out here with boiling water. A kid can grab it, and you can find it. Hot water will virtually put your child in the hospital and may even hurt and kill them. You got to be very careful. So always put the handle back there. As with all my meals, I always compost. So I'll be putting all this compost in the compost heap here. I'll show it to you in a second. Now, as far as composting is concerned, I would recommend. I've had great success with Tupperware. The Tupperware lids are fantastic. They're tight. Oops, sorry. And it really creates a good solid seal. There's no chance of that spilling any smell whatsoever. I find it kind of ironic that you buy professional compost bins and they have holes in the top, and they have like a charcoal filter at the top. It's like nobody is going to want to smell that compost after 1 or 2 days. So it's like, yeah, I'm an amazing person. Thank you. No, I don't have a child in the house, but if I did, that is a super dangerous thing. And when I was a kid, I had a friend down the street that pulled hot boiling water on top of it. And I'll never forget going to his house with, gifts and whatnot to make him feel better. And his whole face was boiled. I mean, he had permanent skin damage around his side of his face and his whole chest. And it was really, really sad. I mean, he was out of school for like a half a year because, the burn was so horrible. And that always made me wonder, boiling water on the front grill is kind of dangerous. So always be very careful with hot water and handle. Super careful, especially if you have kids, okay? But even if you don't have kids, you could actually move over here and not realize what's happening, and pretty soon you're in trouble. You want to stir that every 2 or 3 minutes so it doesn't collect on the bottom. Okay, I've got a colander for that. Okay, throw the bacteria bucket away. The compost bucket is for compost only. It's completely clean on the outside. It's not cross-contaminating food or anything. Don't worry. And I'm always washing my hands. I have a cleaner set up here in my kitchen than most hospitals do. In fact, hospitals are now the harbinger of disease. Not enough doctors are using sterile technique. It's kind of a mess. Hey, the Dow took a dive today to 21,397. Wow. I wonder if silver or gold went up. Okay, guests, you get another chance to come on in. All right. Thank you. All right. So this is the thing I paid $1.99 for. Oh, hang on. We got to shut it off. See, we got people threatening me constantly now because they're so afraid that I'm going to be successful at what I'm doing. This is a little cheese packet that Annie's offers. This is really the cat's meow. This is what makes it taste good. Okay, we're almost done with that. Yeah, the elbow macaroni organic pasta shells are actually looking really good. Mac and cheese is great. And the cauliflower adds a little something to it. And it doesn't kind of freak you out. Some people have an aversion to green vegetables. And even if your kid is like so against green vegetables, you're guaranteed to get them some vegetables with the cauliflower. And bacon. Yeah, bacon is great. It's already in the cauliflower. I put the bacon in there. Okay, we're going to go ahead and drain this out. I'll show you how to do that. Real simple. I run a cold water run. Turn the flame off completely. Cool. Okay, now we're going to take this, open up the cauliflower. You can see it right there. Put that on top. Close it up. Now, you don't need to, but you can add butter to it right now. Butter makes it taste a little cheesier, accentuates the taste. Julia Childs made a very interesting statement many years ago. That's about how much butter I'm going to put in there. I'll just melt it on top for now. But Julia Childs made a statement back in the day. Bon appetit! But no, seriously, she said that butter, God put a little piece of heaven on earth and called it butter. Isn't that sweet? No, this is not green cauliflower. Yes, I believe that it is a result of a genetically modified food, but not all genetically modified food is dangerous. But stay away from it. All right. I'm ready to add this amazing cheese mix to this. Let me get you a good visual. Okay, here we go. I use a wooden spatula, so I like to mix it with a wooden spatula. That's the thing. To cut the top off of this. Okay. I'm going to squeeze this cheese all over the top. Now, I have no idea what this looks like. I've never tried it before. But it's organic, and it is good. Okay. I'm squeezing it all onto the dish. This is a super simple meal to make. I mean, if you got very little time and you want to make something on the road, I'm telling you, this is the way to go. This way you don't have to leave the motel room that you're staying in, or the halfway house, or the cardboard box you're staying in, or the tent that you're staying in, wherever you're living, or your car that you're living in. Oh, yeah, let me taste it. That's good. Don't eat margarine. Margarine is bad news. Bon appetit! Okay, get ready to start mixing. You want to fold it in, massage it in, take it all the way from the bottom, and just gently move this around Just getting an even consistency is what we're looking for, and making sure all the, let me get a light on this. There we go. Making sure all the cheese touches the macaroni and the cauliflower. Now this recipe is set to go as is, but you can add Parmesan if you want. You can add garlic powder. You can add onion powder. I'm going to top this off with a little bit of paprika, but the cauliflower got done perfectly. It's just al dente. Everything's done. Everything's nice and massaged around the outside of the shells. Every shell has been covered and ready to go. Oh boy, this looks so good. And the bacon is adding flavor right now as we sit here. Look at it. Look, oh man, that is really nice. You can also add pepper. So let me add a little bit of paprika. Dust it with paprika. Or put pepper. Oh, in my case, I'll put a little pepper too. And you're good to go. Cover it up, let it sit in the stove, and serve out of it. You're ready to have your meal. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Beautiful. Okay. This is Dave signing off. We are going to say good night to all of you who are watching us in archive. Buffering on HTML5 for the first time. Apparently Mark set that up for us. I'll tell Sarah about that. Okay, signing off there. And signing off to all of you. Finishing off the cauliflower bacon mac, $5 for 5 meals. Thank you for watching. I'll be restarting in about 1 minute in the studio for the remainder of our show. It's been fabulous. Thank you for coming in and enjoying this easy recipe you can carry with you on the highway. You can carry some dried seaweed like these things. They're really good. You can add that to it if you want some sort of a vegetable. I'm serious. You can put cut green beans from a can. Would work. We were talking about carrots might work. Canned carrots. Either way, you can use things that are available in the cabinet to make this a little bit more nutritious than just mac and cheese. But I highly recommend these two products. And that's Annie's Organic, and Horizon makes an organic white cheddar cheesy deluxe. And the bacon was quite an amazing thing that Oscar Mayer came out with, fully cooked bacon. Original. All right, everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll be back in just a few minutes with our regular show. Signing off. Thank you.